Yenkwala ni bebree lament about employment ne nneema bebree. Ne etoso mienu. Obi o ho ye nim no party no mo me dey I will say it as it is. MPP fo ni bi omo didi atem ne nneema ye hu wo mo dodo no kra na ya ma o ma appointment. Na minim say free ye mpanyimfo no. Ebi omo e de ma wo mo. On say ebi edru be na nkrofo say nkrofo kra bi ton. Me dey meka.
Okay. And the ebi ton positions no to people.
Ton, yes. Ebi ton. Anya executives no because I mean one say obi wo kra ye nim no. And ebi nim so wo ho elections no. They were with NPP. And so yama my appointment. And Tiaman Crawford be brebu for me, my so cry me, and Crawford, but me fear dear no one can am so much. Because at times, we hear opponents for certain things.
Okay.
Any answer, enemies, NDC, NPP, any enemies. They bet me about say indirectly, it be a almost ye be binam their camo or more down, me patcha what I say. Intimidate me too and penny for.
But you think say grassroots for more
yes,
yes. A beam hold no more. Party na you
yes, into omu buafu. Inti ye na ya ne afro mo nya abotre. Inti me feel say emre na so a grassroots no so was here respect to home because without them no inti me no baby ayaye den ye do no. Avis my advice and penny for in future no. Ebe Nemom see at your office near my appointment anyhow. Yan share ye ebi answer MPP for fan be room. Omo pa omo kan chem sameboa.
MPP for ni me omo ye MPP members and no more appointment when they see government.
Say e ma kra wo.
Ebi ni
wa me feel. Nemom di nkrofo ba me feel ma ne me ekosu ni no de we akere na me ekosu no de we akere. Me se monya abotre because he say ni me wo fie. Nyame ya adoma na me start wuramu a mekwa kwhwe se ne mo kan eye nokre se ye nokre na afi ye di hu.
Yo, Ariel, you know the name already. D Sexy, D Ren, Papa Ghana. Ebusia me nyatena say di ananom se me den sempano aba. Enkomo a woti ye voice a woti ye ye maame Anita De-Souza. De-Souza. Or na woti in the voice no. Ye maame ma allege bi, you know, raising concerns. Ebi Obeka say it is alleged. But before I make a conversation, you know, and the synopsis you know pe. You better share this allegation by our mother, ye mame Anita, the beautiful De-Souza, Souza. I hope say I got the surname correct. Menyani ya mame fache me. Na irinsu ye better the Russian Balthazar, and Sam George. Now, and never be bring a cost but greetings to Seidu, greetings to June, greetings to Gloria, greetings to Ras 2K. I greet you. Now, unyabana subscribe to my YouTube channel. No, kindly subscribe. Let's build up to 10,000. Me followers nisha. Etimo amoshe me no. Both Facebook and YouTube. No, Dr. Ren TV and I work YouTube. You subscribe. Let's build a family together. Why? I will subscribe here in Jusika. Anyway, my mentor come on so. Yes. My menfa enkomo we enshase. Na me shase am the best shase free. Ye mame Anita asemo a waka. To me ni de enya de ye me wanwa. Me nim dada. Na nyensem ni nyina na ye te a ye kɔ abontin ana ye ba abontin beka. Oti ase afretete ofa na tete ye ba abontin be de ebeka. Nyema ni bo wa wote a ese udo asukɔ na wo ye wonhwehwemu na wo make sure say no kre wom ansa na wo de abeto abontin. Eto da bi nso na wo na ko hunu say no kre wom a still anu so kra no you want to be cautious how you present it out there. Now nkwa say bi awo de you are always seeking something bad about the NDC no ababa beka. No. Iti me de say ye maame panyin ankasa Anita De-Souza anu ankasa aba abontin a wabekasa say concerns a ekoso efa NDC party members no ebini we no o me kan kire me say oh it is alleged na enye no kre na afi ne ba wi nhwehwe mu me say no kre me wo me nkofo o maka kire me aye no kre true do enye libilibi labalaba me when DC for bebre o maka kire me pain oti ase I cannot put their names out there because as a journalist a broadcaster I protect my source of information oti ase now what our mother is saying entrobianim enokren worker there is a lot of NDC party members they worked so hard oti ase and today these people are still at home whilst the MPP people are enjoying. Ofa cocoa board MPP for be cocoa board and NDC for be tiffy. And today Randy Abe is shouting and crying on move from one radio to another station, from one radio station to another radio station to television station. The question is, as a cocoa board opinion, by now I say getiminya a friend is saying PR for no public relation officers and common about yes man. Where are they? Are you telling me say NDC don't have public relation officers? I bet me recruit my employer or no mako yes man. Why is this say CEO no jump from one place to the other? When ka by now the CEO no ko field ko hia cocoa farmers no wo nwure mu ho. No the information in man a friend is saying the PRs no jam so e dey chechiri mu kama. The Magana for Anyanyasa. You see, let me tell you guys, one of the things you guys don't know is that there's a lot of you people are more this nature. You might hear the name Randy Abe and you might think, so Randy Abe is a die-hard NDC. No, Randy Abe is in NDC because of John Mahama and Ibrahim Mahama. I'll tell you, Randy Abe is Ibrahim Mahama's boy. If there is anything to say a boy, then people just say, Randy Abe and Ibrahim Mahama go way back. What you say? And you see, we have a lot of people Randy, but because he's Ibrahim boy, who are you to go and what? What you say? Who are you to go and sack him? What do you say? Kojo Philip Jan Buedu, see he's not okay, Mate. For me, my source of information I know, you might say they are friends. The person and I'm the swa John Mahama man appointment is because of Ibrahim Mahama. Ibrahim Mahama is close to a friend is saying Randy Abe. They are friends. Ibrahim Mahama. Who they say? Eti Ibrahim Mahama no. At the end of the day, no a friend is saying Randy Abe are good friends. The same thing the president and Randy Abe are good friends. It would say cocoa board what happened? I'm not saying say Randy Abe is the cause of the problem. What I'm saying is Randy Abe sat there too long. What do I say? What do I say? Randy Abe sat down too long. And then they were Kasa. Why is it that gap? Because you're an appointment January. And I'm somewhere 21st January or so, you're an appointment. So who was he protecting and who was he shielding? I listened to Eric Opoku, Honorable Eric Opoku, very fantastic man. But baby, I disagree with him. One, Okaso, cocoa workers need they need pickup. Normal pickups are said, so they some top pickups. What I say, and now some person top pickups, my cocoa farmers there. Workers there. No inspection there. What about the cocoa farmer? No, I will inspecting in Edgeman. Now, so cocoa farmer to me and the cocoa, no, I bet me inspection. Inspection. So sometimes, don't try and come out to try and make sure you are justifying everything. Most of you ministers and CEOs, I'm telling you guys. Ministers, CEOs, appoint more bebre na mo here he papa grassroot for no ebuefu mo bebre. I'm telling you guys. I know some of the grassroots guys are more platform, more bloggers, more vloggers, influencers are buefu mo bebre. Some of them don't even need money from you people. Say mom from no munche musika. Some of them just need even in kokon ketenketi mpomuntimi mboa wo. Yes. A lot of the NDC boys are on person moko in nkukon kromu nya nkoko ni bi. Nkukon kitinkiti a John Mahama ne policies ne niswade hu no de bae no. Even party members are almost struggle yet sound like to about pulling agents ni nyoma kran nkukon kitinkiti kran na mu de ye omo 419. Ufre Erikeje ya no abonnet ene krasi ni no efri krasi Erikeje we free krasi aba betina city wa botai wa she suit it dey bia no tia sempa radio no kan na iso oye no ho. People need you to come and even support them and help them with nkukon kitinkiti so a friend is saying Erikeje ni kra wo mfa phone mpo no wa fi wo because and then one a friend is saying obi etia sempa radio. Look, let me tell you something. Me, these kind of ministers and MPs and I mean Robia, because nobody feed me and nobody take care of me. And it's not someone being saying me. A your opportunity, they got it. Being seen will be. It's an opportunity and a position. What I say, almost Kairos moment in the but they should use the moment and they should use it wisely because you see, power is not a permanent. African power, the man when you're permanent, even if it's a democratic power, when you're permanent, where we know African power can just a soldier to abide. So when you come and the people suffers and then they make sure say they vote for you, they queue and they want you to come and deliver and do a job, do the job. There's only two things in Ghana for the two about the man John Mahama, including floating voters. Two things say John Mama no ni mo amon kanche no wonti. And that is why I always advise John Mama that he's always before obeko office obeso ya no po bebo ne mpa oni ye maame ahofe ye lodi na mama bebo mpa ye wi no onfa eye likwan you ni tape no wonti asama likwan you kan ne nkona so ansa no akone office e wo Jubilee House or ana Flagstaff House or. Because look nioma mi you know one amanfo de ekom enibre ni aye a friend say ekom enibre ene koto waba no enibre ni say omuhunu kwan na MPP fa so a omu say wo man Ghana omuhunu kwan na MPP for fa so a sabio omu bo Ghana bro omuhunu the rot the yesike wia sikedi omuhunu ye people saw it and I'm sure omu bo say omu ba mu the ora ba chichi nkofo 1 year ni munchi will be antu cut the crap say na the wheel of justice grind slowly. Stop this kind of foolishness and nonsense. Which wheel? What you bro for saying? What you saying? Stop this nonsense. More trade, more. You see, more Ghana for youth, more home akuma. More say you come and create jobs for the people. And then where are the jobs for the people? Where are the jobs for the people? You should not be as usual as MPP because I have said, Makane said, MPP has nothing to offer Ghana. Into more the NDC, that ideology of Kwame Nkrumah. You should wake up and sort out the men and women whose child. When I see some of you people laughing with Gabi Asariochidaku, then I'm like, are you guys insane? Are you guys mad? And is it that it's an inferiority complex and a low self-esteem? So you go and hug Gabi and you smile. Who is Gabi? Who is Gabi? If it's not because of Ghana for the Tuabama Kufuadu and Gabi no Oyawaya. But you see the NDC people always want, I don't know, like, is it because NDC for no? I don't know, say a low self-esteem or say inferiority complexes. So it's like every time your NDC people want to show, say, almost what they have arrived into, they're always quick to go on Joy FM. They're always quick to be on Peace FM. They're always quick to be on Asampa Radio. Hey, Jimmy, let me tell you one thing. When we started this Fix the Country and Freedom Fighters, I told my people, don't mo amudi no e mamu mbu mu abomfia se mo anko suku because na mu bebre no mudi no mo nko suku na kakra na akọ suku ni sukra no omadi sua ni soro. But I told them, say we will make the headlines in Ghana. I told them, so with the little people here educated among us, we will make the headlines and make shameable chiefs and queen mothers and opinion leaders will listen to you people. And the people got encouraged. They started doing videos. Already, people were doing videos already. They got more encouraged because Yemubi Ayako School came to support. But I see NDC always going to MPP platforms And their own platforms, no, the own kohompo. Shine your corner before you go somewhere else. Shine your corner. If you don't shine your corner, the person that you are going to their platform, you think so they shine their corner. And I'm when you consistency. Be consistent on your platform. Support your people. Look, the days of Mamimbua will be no bebuameno. It's a foolish day, so it say you be ye now ye. It is one of the most foolish proverbs in our in our country. You be ye now ye. When I catch it, so you be ye o de be ye. Ye need ye say come the war, na so will be or the man war. So you see people always want to go to a friend and say, Yambua MPP for they be our MPP for, and they leave their people behind. And about to be dupe, then they're quick to go and say, so let's go to the Zongos, let's go to the friend and say the shanty towns, no, let's go and mobilize our people, let them go and do ABC, let them go and do this. Do one more compress uncle for Nayana Bekachi uncle for say Momonko. Yes, you should take it from us. And NDC for base be brain. They're like, oh, Charlie, what is going on? Mo amon chichinko for into mu. Ade be chinswa. Mo no mo na edi nkomo. Mo no mo na esre. Na mo nim sa mo yes and you are getting your people upset. Mo nim sa mo yes and you are getting your people angry. Omo twan mo. Anche mo baba kwa koto mo aba kwayi mo friend is mo executives then before then mo flag bearer. And I think Cheba. Nobody wishes say NDC will go to opposition. I'm not doing this because I want NDC to go to opposition. Never. Because I saw 8 years of Ekufuado and a year MPP. And if Ekufuado, who was the messiah of a year MPP, could not even deliver, Baumian no nobody may deliver. No, only deliver. And that is why you move, your person would take a 7 supem. Listen to the voice of the people, the voice of the grassroots. No, Muntienen komasum. Mubaye muchichinko we mo. They will not have a voice to talk. Wouldn't me call a year friends a court no could no you say as a sign of hero. Huh? Yes, sir, Ura Henry Hansen. Wouldn't me could yeah, I say, or you hero. Hey, Uncle for my say Ghana and Sassy. Abura Forest. I say Ghana and Fon Sassy. I say Yensio. When we say water is life, and these people, we are entertaining them. Hey, sometimes you politicians, I don't know, sometimes even say, in Kenya, Elon Musk, Sikanibia, Kayakoti third force, be for youth, from all the 16 regions. So, yes, I won't lie you. Because you move in a year, paba. You move here the year, paba. Because the more you guys are doing these things, until they be an entasumu. Entasumu, tell me, what sense does it make? And you see, I hear a doctor, I hear a friend is Ayeni. OSP. I look at these people. I say these people are like your friends. They're two stupid dogs. Forgive my French, not literally, but it's like they are behaving like the cartoon. A friend is saying, "Nah, cartoons. We see the two stupid dogs. Omuye bibia antiasi bia nim. Omuye bibia emfaso bia ma. OSP ni a friend is saying Attorney General. Bibia omuye bia emfaso bia ma." And then they are happy, say, oh, and I say, if you cry, say, Interpol cray, you read alert, no cray from us, and no cry, say, a friend is saying, oh, SP, your friend is a can of self a deportation. And Tashum, we paid you people for results, not to come and just play with our minds. Play with the minds of the people. No way. Remember people's salary, people's sweat. They pay taxes and then you get paid. So think about it. The money is, you see, I keep telling politicians, your life is like pastors. Pastors are more Ghana more year. Check Ghanaian pastors every year. So we have done research on these things. Majority of the pastors they suffer. What do I say? They suffer. Majority of them, they suffer gidi pa. Tia kwa show mwe ye. Ukwa utimu se, chale. Nkofo eden, nkofo brepa. Ansa no muko wu. Unima, go and check. Sana politicians, musumu ko wu mo bebre mo brepa. Otia se, because mufa Ghana fosi kane de yed nyoma ensem fata. And mudi yen nyoma ensem fata no, then the people no more bre omusun. Because look at a news about from a ministry of a friend say interior. Huh? That shed the way yen yanom yemame for traders, akwesioma kwenshi wu. And we have Ghana armed forces in the country. And I always say it's a useless armed forces. Yes, my father was a military officer. What do I say? But useless armed forces. Because me wunu Ghana soldier for more say you see Ghana crew any another country kontokwa. Hey, and Russia, Ukraine, even KB see at the end soldiers in Canadian number. Intelligence, they don't pick any intelligence. Because they don't have the equipments, the accoutrements, they don't even have some to even pick intelligence. All that the Ghanaian politician thinks about is, let me mobilize people, let me gain power, let me go to parliament, let me become a minister, let me drive a V8, let me build a house, let me travel, let me send my children to abroad. This is how the Ghanaian politician thinks. Anamebua, the American mebua. If you look at their life, Oba watoka wesifie, ne ma wa abrochire, ne ma ko school wa abrochire, and why your friend honorable. That's it. Why you MP for 20 years? Punto bia wanem peso aso. Uko kan say na buy any power. Now we are MP, no buy any power. Can't you use your MP to even lobby for things in your country and your constituency? So you want to wait for what buying better power answer. So what's the essence of you being a member of parliament? Because Uber UK, I said not buying what power, not buying any power, the constituency for no, they make sure say anya no, yes, they get development. What buying what power to be more, but what buying any power crown, you could see there is improvement, you could see that roads are being built, you could see a rural electrification, you could see certain things. Yes, soldier 40 at barracks. You people are talking about a friend is saying 24-hour economy. You have armed forces there. What is the reason why a Ghana for to kwa bruchri? Majority of the people on kwa skills somebody call amonane. And until when Americans wanted to recruit people from Africa, through a friend said the American lottery was that before being American lottery call US, you need to have a skill. Either so you're plumber, or you're mechanic, where your friend is saying a carpenter, and also you're welder, and also you're BB with one sack. We have armed forces there. You can't even train the Ghanaian people. We don't even have any reserve army. You see. You don't even have any. You don't even train people to even have the basic knowledge. Over UK, the students have basic knowledge. Say BBC onimdiobe timi Ghana ni akwada ne tiwo. And when I saw Sam George talking back, the guy loves to talk. Sam George, he always want to like no. Sometimes Charlie not but jomo. No use to jomo kefeni. Tell me when this guy came, the things are why you can tell say the whole nation are benefiting. We've gotten a minister of communication who is putting Ghana on the map out there and conscientizing the people that this is where we are going. This is the policies of John Dramani Mahama. How communicate effectively to the entire population to come along with the policies of John Dramani Mahama? That's how a minister of communication you think. You think on those lines. If it's about a friend is a telecommunication and other things, go into it. Just start thinking about how you and the Ghana friends and institutions, the tech, the polytech, the technical universities, can come up with other friends and many platforms that will help the nation. What if tomorrow we wake up and there's no Facebook, there is no YouTube? The sons and daughters of the Chinese people are developing their own app, their own platforms. They'll be back. Look, you guys have to be different from the MPP. Be different. That's why I like this young man, Okujeto Ablakwa. I love him. Because when you go to his office, you know that the guy is performing. He's giving us results. He and the friend is a minister of roads, a friend is a finance minister. These guys are giving us results. And when they talk, they back it with actions. When somebody from a friend is saying Israel deported some Ghanaians, he deported people back. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. This is, you see, you should be different from the MPP. Let us know, sir, the spirit of Nkrumah is in you guys. You are our last hope. I'm telling you. I got a call from some of the military officers, commandant, brigadiers, telling me, your people are jokers. We don't get into politics, but we've for now, up to now, we don't even have a substantive minister of defense. Brigadiers are telling me, how can you disrespect us like this? That defense, Ministry of Defense, when you talk about country, it is defense, it is Ministry of Finance. These are most sensitive positions. Sensitive positions. And somebody, yes, hey, yeah, dear. But by now, President, you need to get somebody there. Are you telling me that you don't have any other NDC members? Then the thousands of NDC card-bearing members, hundreds of thousands, to fill the shoes of Omanebuama. May he so rest in peace. But governance, whether somebody die or not, life moves on. Hey, yeah, dear. We grieve. It's soon, but we must move on. And the whole defense sensitive ministry. Now what's out there? Can't at forcing a sensitive ministry. The same ministry of a year finance. I mean, come on. Let's be serious here. Let's be serious. If you are resetting and you want to do things different, it's not about speeches. We are not going to sell cocoa, this, and Charlie, Mr. President, look, speech, you didn't go for mama speech. People who are good in oratory. Say what can with ne heavy accent to say Mr. President, and your speech and we've gone past that. We want to see the results. Yes. The results next year. What you say? If you want to see results, by now, so Dr. Ren said there's a young guy who has invented, a friend is saying, cocoa pod machine. He's a Ghanaian by now. A friend is saying, hundreds of a cocoa pod machine. And nam farmers near Boawomo, nobody yo majuma. Action ye here. Alaji grunsa bakacho, born on your born or bobono about tani no who me pow. Born dear wa born wa tanning wa dribble wa ten wa dribble mem, and you know na mafefe. 90 minutes go na mafefe. Na kimfaisa or benya points to akondem him. We want to see action. And we have women, you see, the reason why when you go on my YouTube, the thumbnail, no, me di ye ma memo, Anita De-Souza, former, a friend is saying, this fantastic woman, no, Ghana's Attorney General, me di ne to, Mami Brew. These are women who can even do their job than these kind of men. I'm telling you. Omo kwade omo nam okwa no, omo mini MPP de omo say, oh my God, no do omo ba chichomba chichiwo omo no. My man do no more catty deals with MPP. As I told you about a ECG guy, Mahamai. The name of one NDC for no, and down for Pani Attorney General. Into Attorney General, bet me at boy. Container who buy ECG container buy ya. Jackpa mo de beto abonting. E wo wa afi de esi container de hu. Wa afi Mahama wo free crew ni mo. Otete private jet no ne nanam. And they will know I'm Japan, I debate no UK, I debate no USA, I debate no France. Dear Namoy. And these are the things you got to understand. The guys, the grassroots in the Bebrena ebuf. I'm not kidding you. Bebrena ebuf. Bebrena ebuf. Ayawasu East. An example to you guys. Yes, Ayawasu East. Esenkechilemo bibi. Say, the party, any the parliament, no. I say, yetiti yahubi. Tibon say, a parliamentarian caucus, majority caucus, the assembly to a party and say, hey, massa, mo for massa, to baby, Charlie, Mujade, Mochileno. Munwene ho. When we see Mahama be kote tem, bo say fifi say munjan kwasi asem no wan be kote tem hypocrites. Unwene ho. Cause politics need the enche how kakra bi na amanfo adwene asesa. Oh yes. Kakra bi na amanfo adwene asesa. And you people must dare to be different from MPP and enim no. Dare to be different from the MPP. Now listen again. What mami Anita De-Souza Souza Eka. Tie.
Employment. Nenema say Yankwala ni bebre lament about employment. Nenema bebre. Near Tosumi, you know. Obi oho yenim no party no media will say it as it is. MPP for ni bi omu didi atem ne niema yehu wo mu dodo no kra na ya ma omu appointment. Na minim say free ye mpanyimfo no. Ebi omu e de ma wo mo. On say ebi edru be na nkrofo say nkrofo kra bi ton. Me de meka.
Okay. And the ebi air ton positions so no to people.
Ebi ton, yes. Ebi ton.
The position am mo ton.
Anya executives no. Because I mean one say obi oho kra ye nim no. And ebi num so wo ho a elections no, they were with NPP. And she am on my appointment. And she am microphone brebu for me, my so crime me and crop for me fear dear no monk and I'm so many apotre. Because at times no, we hear opponents for certain things.
Okay.
And yes, you are enemies, NDC, NPP, and your enemies. They bet me about say indirectly, no. If you are almost ye be binam their camo or more down, me patcha what I say. Intimidatory and penning for. But
you think it's a grassroots for more yes, yes. It be more no more. Party
yes, into say Yankwala ni bebre lament about employment. Nenema bebre. Near Tosumi, you know. Obi oho yenim no party no media will say it as it is. MPP for ni bi omu didi atem ne niema yehu wo mu dodo no kra na ya ma omu appointment. Na minim say free ye mpanyimfo no. Ebi omo e de ma wo mo. On say ebi edru be na nkrofo say nkrofo kra bi ton. Me de meka.
Okay. And the ebi air ton positions so no to people.
Ebi ton, yes. Ebi ton. Anya executives no. Because I mean one say obi oho kra ye nim no. And ebi num so wo ho a elections no, they were with NPP. And she am on my appointment. And the microphone be brebu for me, my so crime ya, and crofo but me fear dear no monk and I'm so many apotre. Because at times, you know, we hear opponents for certain things.
Okay.
And yes, you are your enemies, NDC, NPP, and your enemies. They bet me about say indirectly, you know. If you are almost ye be binam their camo or more down, me patcha what I say. Intimidatory and penning for.
But you think it's a grassroots for more
yes.
NDC, uti, or see NDC and MPP enemies, we were 2020. Why money you cook one more techima? MPP and NDC enemies, but 2020. Why money you cook one more techima? We are Anita. Or no one just a floor member of NDC. These are the or your second vice. chairperson of the NDC. Onye just obi akunu keke o. Also munya NDC MPP, they are not enemies. True. And so you could come party members. What a chima. Monkey they work, babu they chop. When they come, they will have ways to protect them.
Ebi mo hodo mo party na yi omo esinchen.
Yes, into omo bu afu. Nti ye na ya na afro omo nya abotre. Nti me feel say emre na so a grassroot no so was here respect of because without them no into me no baby ayaye den ye do no. Avers my advice empanyim for in future no. Ebe ye. Nemom see your office near my appointment anyhow. Yan hwe ye a ebi ansa MPP for fan be ruru mu. Omo pa omo kan kire me se meboa.
MPP for ni me omo ye
most of the high commission offices across the nation bebre no MPP boys na bo na scholarship secretariat ho ansamba pe na MPP boys na ba bonton ba be demonstration bebre no most of Ghana consulate outside the country no bebre no MPP boys na MPP boys
MPP member
Ghana ambassador to Spain Kasum scenario up to now me hu so wako hompo present a friend is saying the credentials me hu ye ana we hu Kasum scenario in fact they call Spain me hu ye we hu why still your ambassador of Spain Kasum scenario na see a man the position me hu ye
say no more appointment when this government
say e makra wo ebini wa me fi me mo mu di nkrofo ba me fi ma me ma ekosuni no de we akere na ma ekosuni no de we akere me se munya abotre because he say me wo fi nyame ya adoma na me start wuramu a me kwa kwhwe se ne mo kan aye no kre se ye no kra na afi ye di hu
so you already what everything in chain and I know say she will not just come and sit somewhere and just open her mouth and talk. Also on the evidence. Or the evidence in Betuja. Aside on no make cry me I'm a TUK and more evidence. Yes. Now make I just say any money na na e ba beka. Any na me de source na ba beto abonti. Me more evidence. E kwan a ye omo ye a friend is appointees ni bi di grassroots members faso. Even a friend is saying poetry nkokon nketenkete nyese enyese omo kwa akwaji sika se manisika no nkonye nkokobuo no ono ankasa akwaji na saase e no ono ankasa abobo ni mbuo dada enye ebuo nketenkete o bebre yo hia ye birds no wa start obenye wo mu o ena esi koha ade bechi esi koha na nipa na faka efri kumasi anu aba akra ofri akra ba so kwa ofri kwa so ade na won kwa friend say apade ande no asefri odu apade ande ho a yesi obra friend say central region NDC members no ye omusa toso mu to and fro meanwhile kokko bets no MPP fo ni nya easy bets na nkokon ketinkete kekempo me the one example mpo na me dey ma me was ani pakron ye can't part will play ye use one the bottom sika a sponsor nkofo a you will be shocked young guy Eric J ma botai no motil the same enuma ni bia MPP for year no ma shase no no ma shase 2028 and wow ebia unya wo mo eso mkoto aba ni nyina ama nka ebia unya ya nka babo politics nso de is a game or it's not a game but it's about numbers numbers ne de kasa numbers ne de bibia ti mo mamani nko grassroot for no mo amoho no mo mamani nko ho because mo position amonya ni nyina no e fa bebre no agina modern bo grassroot for no ye dem the mom. It was not easy under Nana a friend sense sabon some Akufo-Addo the dwarf. And easy. Akufo-Addo, it wasn't easy to win power against Akufo-Addo. 2020, John Mahama won election, but room were quite fast or the J Abaton. Sancho Kofi Akpafulo Lobby Lipel, Sa, one monk or 12, but no more we know a parliamentary friend is saying, one monk. nim how ye di abani free munsem. So youth na boa mo mo boa wo mo support wo mo omo fata say mo appointment ma mo delay anwa me hu say still afi na egugu so ayema for 1 year afi na egugu so ayema nkofo deputy friend is a high commissioner. I'm say hey adai but still also a decision to even appoint people serve to even go so the same thing with defense ministry, the same. President John Mahama, you have 3 years so and afi ncheba fifi kweti am say there's not going to be any friends a referendum and third term because party for nebane sa mo bonjo so because it's the same thing aside for a yes party no kufo bae e kwan e fa so yi IGP na obia o term no so na we kọ na ba kwa aba kufo bae no jampe IGP na the time edu no e no kofo no angasa ne IGP bia na the time endu kra pan no de begin e free one IGP ni sisi akwa dan a friend is saying whom you know your affiliation with political party whom you know sir they did what you say. So ladies and gentlemen, media de metimi aka na champion for ni say mebru ni maba wa no enketesia ne ye maame fo mo party no mo bre ye no a omo se fata no omo twen mo ko kan so nye obia no benya appointment omo munya appointment no so mun create enabling environment na mun enwuma ne nhya ase flow na youth ni nya adwuma no more send your mum fa wo ha nkonkoto maame no papa so omo ye party members. You should be different from NPP. Dare to be different from MPP. MPP amama boy and I mean say MPP near fan to tomo the people more different. So far no more yeah there when it comes to economy dollar number form fuel war so-called form the friend is saying price of goods and services or market no above form, you know, 1 or 2 be the ejina baby ejina 1 or 2 be the increment kakra bim. So far better than a year friend is saying a good than a MPP, but you could be better. We want the best form of governance, and so what you say, it's a win here, papa, mama money call a win here, mama money call because monkey no go work, make baboon come chop. Yes, I dear youth ni bufu. Yes, I mebu no bufu. And Montias. Now, my call a year Sam George. You see, Mr. Sam George. Maybe say government communication a year friends government be a banner of a minister for communication. Communication a year a friend is aswayeno. And we are talking about a friend is technology. And a friend is a telecommunication business. No, it is booming. What you say? Now, on my be answer a telecommunication, no. Omo yen ye no, omunya ho sikanya ho faso. E mebunu ne maba wan nya adwuma e free wo. Ma wani nko you must be innovative as a minister. Yes. Now no me take where say GBC as one when be some call strike. I stand to be corrected. But ma wani nko GBC alone kwa muye nyoma yi kra no e betimi employ nkofo bebre. Yes. Yet our mind Ghana anymore. Instead of resourcing our people to take up a year gaps where your system no to go into those industries. No, you go into those industries. Not empty and about occupy. Now other people are occupied. Yet Tiwana Kufobeton, Ghana Telecom, they come out Malaysia for. MPP from Kwane Tunton Ghana Japadi, and this is so Atunton baby. So take advantage in all these kind of things. No. Now, George with many of these friends and people in Ghana who can support your friends your ministry. I bet me you ministry, you know, are creating more jobs for the youth. Now, youth in Sweden, Jumaye. What you say? Because youth unemployment now, yes. Russia near Baba Yenyoman Sem Fata. It is true. Perhaps he could have done maybe 1 or 2 things. What you say? Russia near Baba Yenyoman Brain Sem Fata. The good thing is that you have to understand. So, a dear me as a minister for communication, make me here to conscientize my people. Make me team up with the Ministry of Education. Because your system now say your titi in a coin so everything white is good and everything black is evil. So even self-belief, no crown, you need be. We majority of our people still have low self-esteem when they see a white man. Even you ministers, when you people even appear before Akwesi Bronikra, look at the negotiations. Who does it benefit? It does not even benefit the people that you serve. It benefits the white Akwesi Abroni, you know. So clearly, Mr. Minister, yes, we can go after the Russian. Yes, it is true. In case don't go after him for him to come and then do what the needful. Quite of us, we be a or wababa be maybe the enkwadana kwakwe maybe there be a viruses be a baba be frawo ma be frawo. Yes, I saw it, but it goes beyond. O mandate now as a minister, no, it goes beyond. You who cry, friends, a ministry where you can a multi-billion ministry now. So we have to do you can make a lot of money for the nation Ghana. Yes. But when in call what do I say? When in call. Look, telecommunication is not a small industry. Oh yes. Yeah, industry kitwa. Tisia titiwa sana will not be innovative. You better tell us how you say you're trying to Akwesi Broni be businessman be financier be inventor be ebeba no the bibiaba Ghana na fe waba create job na fe percentage no na wenya bebre ko na be friends say be a tax waiver be near the amano na Ghana for nya nwuma ka eno ade ye twen you. When are we going to also build our own industry? Mr. Minister, when would Ghana even have their own satellite? GTV ni GBC. Mr. Minister, when you call Hong Kong keke kra no Hong Kong no betimi dey solve a lot of problems. What do I say? And those kind of things, we need to talk about it. Who fire your minister si mutetiwo na Aisha one no body die. Thank you Alfred. Titiwa na Aisha one no body die obe clear mu nyina. It goes beyond because you see mumu titiwa na amadwene am say oh what yem found yem ahore no obroni no what the bibia a friend say self power a soft power or indoctrinating people on the continent of Africa using the celebrities to indoctrinate the minds of our people, to dress like them, to wear weaves and other things like them, to become like them, act and behave like them. What you say? So at the end of the day, these are the things I say. Say, oh yes, Ghana, you will satellite but at least we have to add more to it. Oh yes, send your Kwame Nkrumah time, and your lunch your satellite. Ache. I think it's even kutu a champion so ukwohwehwe mu a any satellite any kunkun any tete kwa unze yes nyenne o nyenne rashtuke no be today tete kwa de na pa no ata na Ghana Telecom na Vodafone for buy Vodafone for buy na jam so e de aba be so kontunase kontonse as kuntunase as the honewo that area. Yeah. Ghana youth in the no, the Ministry of Communication must team up with the Ministry of Education. You move, yes, thank you. The movie sa ye chere wo and nobody bibi di kunkum baji and just say Ghana youth no sa. I tell you, Sri Lanka. Wouldn't quite Britain for eco colonizing through a cigarette smoking. Yes. After a friend said the Portuguese, every Sri Lanka coin, they introduced the tobacco to them. So they became tobacco farmers. Omu free one omu coin na British for ebe take over no omu colonize Sri Lanka. So do you know what they did? They starved the people. Tobacco. They distributed free tobacco. The helicopters and distributed free cigarette. gave them the instructions. Helicopters no kono jai cigarette no agugu farm no any villages ni towns no. Mujia ne for 6 months free. The Rothmans mo Jenisa free. The tobacco industry in the UK, Jenisa the Sri Lankans for free. Guess what? After 6 months for free smoking, almost starve for another 6 months. Almost 2 women they were built now. Almost build a cigarette a friend is saying kiosks where you can go and purchase cigarette, and the people started because now they have acquired a taste to smoke. And they started purchasing cigarette and smoking. Because Sri Lanka, how people will get people to buy their, a friend is saying, goods, products. You think it's easy for the people to just come and just, you see people become addicted. Where's it means acquired taste today? Look, you see McDonald's, you see a friend is a chicken and then on the run those days, and the Ghanaians taste. They develop a different taste for foreign food. Pizza, boy girlfriend beer, now Famiko pizza joint. We don't even know ourselves, let alone to even decide where we are going as a nation. The nation even see, yeah, be a basa, or be a try makwe. Ye nimbe be a yako. And it's all because the people who are leading the nation have not even sat down with the people that they are governing to say, so let's develop a roadmap. We have 16 regions in Ghana. Why don't we come up and say, these regions, every region be earning a strength. I keep saying this. When you go to Volta region, they know their strength. Build on the strength of Voltarians, and you see mighty. Build on the strength of the Western region people. You see greater things. Go to the Northern region, Upper East, Upper West. They have their strength. Don't go and try to change the people too much. But build on their strength. Build upon. And you'll be surprised. Use every means to build. Whether spiritual, physical, use every means to build. Because when you are building a nation, it's not only about physical. You need spiritual as well. We are here and, yeah, Niyama Basa, like, no. Dare to be different. That is why Nkrumah built Akosombo Dam. At Akosombo. That is why he went to Pualugu. That is why he built corned beef, tomato factories. Sugar cane. If you want to build, a friend is saying, a 3-shift economy, a 24-hour economy, you must be a thinker. It's not that difficult to build a 24-hour economy. It shouldn't be difficult. But you see, you people always way without even putting in the research. We have people who are researchers in Ghana. You don't even use the researchers to research the main things in Ghana for you people. The PhD holders, a man or more PhD, man or more PhD, no tikromo, or tikromo ede. But we no more year, Juma ECOWAS, no more research, man, Kofobi, no more research, man, United Nations. Now more research now UN for national the Bible fast no matter France for no matter England for no matter the man Kofobi na Kofobi national no the Bible be answer money wo mukrumo. If you want to do a 24-hour economy, it is simple. By now, the researchers should tell you the strength of the Voltarians, the natural resources in Volta region. What can we do in Volta region that we can create jobs? Nkrumah taught us. When Akufo-Addo came, he was doing one district, one factory. That is Nkrumah's ideology years ago. Just here. That is Nkrumah's ideology, because if you look carefully, Nkrumah, every region, district, there were companies, there were factories, shoe factory, tomato factory, kede match factory. That is the ideology. That is how this is where you build upon the 24-hour economy. No person build the 24-hour economy. You look at the strength of the regions, region ni mo no. Ube hunu de omo produce, ube hunu de omo ye best. Okay, we omo ye bayere. Okay, so we mo ye bayere dia. E dia ne betumi add value to bayere no. Okay, we mo nso wo ye bamboo. Dear na researchers no, the PhD holders no, you bet me ama omo ehunu said dear no bet me nye free sanko bamboo we no near add value, near the creative job. These are the things you need to understand. But you see, you want to get the results without the needed research to tell you, say, this is what we can do, this is how we do it, so that we move on it. It will be a 24-hour economy. 1 year, 2 months, away. After the Jojo, who ye bobo, who it na winim. Or flagship program, after abe bobo, who I dream home. You must be a joker. Who opposition 8 years now the heading? Now the heading. By now, you assemble the people. Oh, Charlie, you see. Ghana for no kwaji data. How many researchers do we have? How many people are into so the plant and whatever, agri-economy, whatever? How many people? Let me assemble these people. You see, 24 hours with 24-hour economy. Go across the nation. Get me the best things that we think you can do quickly. Oh yes, I know. Oh yes, I know. Now region biya, district biya no. One man call for a friend said district assembly office. No one register. Use the district assembly office as what? Job centers. Because you don't have the money to go and build new offices. So use the district assembly, no? Let people go and register. That will be your job center. My name is Franklin Kujo. I am a carpenter. No, they are shower. No, the number. My name is AC Kum. Elimina, I'm a fish, a friend, a fishmonger. My name is so. I'm a carpenter. So I'm a journalist. You will get your data our district that will inform you. One moment you're unemployed. Then you base on that data. Nobody will say this is the kind of job I can create here and get more people to work from the district. By the time the researchers will give you the friends where you can because you have the materials there. That is why Nkrumah was able to build tomato factory. And the tomatoes near Benin, akofa tomatoes. We have everything to flourish and build as a country and take dominion on the continent of Africa. We have everything. Why are we wasting the time of the youth? That's why the devil finds ways for the youth too. So the youth are into red. They are into a friends and smoking and you see them, they will stand nice, someone fall, almost someone tough from because the devil has taken over their mind. Their mind is wandering, it's not doing anything. Boy, somebody that crime also, as a government, you charge the military, the 48th Engineering Regiment. Yes, apprenticeship by force. Every Ghanaian child, or we school, or be friends say SS, or we JSS, or SHS, no, that window, no, they bet nephew, no, you should make sure say they will be given a friend saying a police service training. Yes, for 6 months. Every district there is a police station. Let the police people give these people education, conferences, workshops. Out of it, you will get people who will love to become police officers when they grow up. You will start indoctrinating the people to be more patriotic, respect rule of law at the age, that window. The people who finish SHS, who are waiting to go to university 2 good years, what are they doing at home? They are wandering about. Give them job. Occupy them with something to do. Give them the 48 Engineering Regiment. Yes, the 2 years, 2 years Dawson. Let them train them to become carpenters, masons. Train them to become electricians. 48 Engineering. What is the soldiers doing there? They get salary from these people, their parents. They pay taxes. What are they doing? You get a lot of boys there. Before you realize you have trained a lot of Ghanaians with skills. People become bricklayers. And they say, sorry, Anapa, when we assess, not soldier for me training, Okosia carpentry, how to make chairs, how to make decks. Because at that age, from at the age of 16, 17, 18, we will get more people who will become, a friend is saying, very, very, a friend is saying, disciplined in our society. If you don't equip the people with skills, it is just common knowledge. Everywhere, all over the world, they use the basic principle. Some call it Quran, some call it Bible. It is basic principle in the Bible. Some use these basic principles to nurture and govern their country. America says, in God we trust. Do you think they are fools? It is the basic principles of life. They apply, and the more you apply, the more you benefit. You liberate your people from abject poverty. Say men with skills, their skills open doors for them to appear before kings and queens. That is why women love people who are into the discipline fields. Or be a soldier, or be a footballer. You see the way women, they are attracted by women, not because of anything. These are things so that they will not be thinking about going to Libya, going to be on the Mediterranean Sea, to think they don't even know where they are going. One of my friend went to Libya and then he went to Spain. All that he or she is praying, Father, get me there. How can the man who comes from the land, Arabo land, everywhere fertile and green, go to Libya, says he's looking for a job? A desert. As the alchemist told us, a land of the desert. Desert, no hope, nothing. People have been able to make something out of the desert. And you have the green lands, you won't make it. You are a joker. Then your people are not thinkers. Your leaders are not thinkers. In 1910, when we paraded Ghanaian rich men, they were more than the people of a friend is saying in United Arab Emirates. When Ghanaians were building story buildings in the 1910s, and we were building schools like at the Sadal College, and we had them fancy things, they were not better any colleges in the friend is United Arab Emirates. Today, go and see, they've turned the land desert into a friend is a land which is what? Milk and honey. They did it with a man called Al Maktoum. Al Maktoum, who came to United Kingdom as a little young man. And he joined America, a British army, Sandhurst Military Academy, with the same Kutu Champo. Today, when I heard Sam Jonah talk about AGC, that he hears people talk that why is it that he didn't build AGC like Johannesburg, and he was trying to explain. And the more this man was explaining, the more foolish he's becoming. And that, as for Johannesburg, this is the black people who owns the businesses. That is why Johannesburg has flourished. But as for Ghana, there, it is not the black people who owns it. And then he narrated that to the point that he was saying that, when Kutu Echampo came, he gave us 55%. You took over when Kutu Echampo came. You became AGC CEO, managing director of Ashanti Goldfish Company. You collapsed Ashanti Goldfish Company 1999-2000. A lot of people went a year for redundancy. You collapsed the company. Could not even build better roads in the Obuasi Township. You told Jerry John Rawlings, when you knew Jerry John Rawlings, was daft, didn't know anything about a friend's economy and gold. You lied to Jerry John Rawlings. Do this, sell this, do this. 1998-99. Who dada Jerry John Rawlings, because he didn't know better. He wished he could have gone to school to be knowledgeable, but no, All that you knew, yes, sir, massa with gun. That's all. Who that Jerry John Rollins, Emma Tonton Ghana shares after Kutu a champon, jam 55%. So Yenton shares, who free so as a CEO of AGC. Now what why am I going Anglo Gold, Rand Gold, and then Ashanti. It used to be Ashanti Goldfish Corporation. At the time, only 3 people built that company. 3 Fantis, 3 people from Cape Coast, Biney and Co. And you came and you destroyed it, and now you are. And the question I asked: how did you get your say? How did you get that say? You were knighted as a British Empire. Unya free. Sometimes you people choose spare us and respect their Ghanaian. They gave you a friend is a Ghana, a friend is a Airways. You collapse Ghana Airways. Sam Jonah, you collapse Ghana Airways. And I'm even surprised that John Dramani Mahama has appointed you because you are a friend to John Mahama's brother, Ibrahim Mahama. And because you know that Ibrahim Mahama is a good person, then you take advantage of these good people. Your mom position is Sam Jonah by now should be rotting in prison. Yeah, Sam Jonah, he himself he knows. Ghana boka over 300 and something million US dollars. At that chain, one night, Goldman Sachs shrimp Ghana for shares in Iraq. Some of us, our fathers were in the company. Almost shares shrimp today you come here and then you wake up and then Abidjan say Adenamanya Ghana to say South Africa. But meanwhile, you have properties in South Africa. You have properties in Nigeria. Recently, if it was not John Dramani Mahama, and our properties at River State in Nigeria, and Alatani Jina, so Jinin in every hundreds of houses I could see in River State. You think you are doing somebody. Today you are here trying to justify. Please, Papa, we respect you because you are old, not because you are intelligent. So shut up. Oh, free AGC go Anglo Gold Ashanti. What ton gold ni? What ton? Shares ni na. I remember my dad was telling me that when people in Australia, people in Australia, my mind say Juma 10-15 years is enough. 10-15 years is enough. Some of us, our fathers worked in Anglo Gold Ashanti for many years. You know? Then you come out and then you come and talk bra to say because and or the beshe Jerry John Rollins because Jerry John Rollins is not alive. I don't know Jerry John Rollins or one kasa. Sam John, I don't know one kasa. Jerry John Rollins called you a criminal and a thief. The records is there. It's just that people don't read and research. Journalists don't read and research. So today he wants to be like the Jack Ma. That's what he used to call him, Sam Jonah. Jack Ma. That's what he used to call him, Jack Ma. And now he wants to behave like Jack Ma of Ghana. He's now holy. So, Meanwhile, you were the one that advised Jerry John Rollins. Yes, you gave Jerry John Rollins a very bad advice. He wanted to be Jerry John Rollins' vice president. He said no, he went for Akar. Akar is the only vice president that was joining 2 political parties, Rollins and then a friend said Kufuor. Kufuor's running mate was Akar at some point in time. They talk, they don't do nothing. Oh, Dada, Papa, no, the head of state, Dada, no. Because he believed in you as a mining engineer. You started AGC as a laborer, just like the way many of our family members were into a year friends AGC, and you climb up to the ladder. Through Anglo Gold Ashanti, they give you scholarship to go to schools. And I'm so surprised that the current government needs Sam Jonah because it's just because under Sam Jonah, Ibrahim Mahama started getting a contract by supplying a AGC with heavy trucks. But he was doing a legit business. You know? And so today, Yakofana Beka economic D&D team home and he's talking. Who said Ghana Airways. Kufo buy no sa far say okay, brana beboa. Kufo buy the only one Ghana Airways so and am time and yes ton Ghana Airways. The Ghana Airways be do UK ye G Ghana Airways no. Ghana Airways ni be do UK. E found passengers free Ghana e by UK. Passengers near some mobile return beam. Omo twom plane ticket. Plane anfa anko beam. E refund e wo mo sika de ma omo UK krum ha. Plane ni car wa. Mo dini obika. How many millions of pounds? Sizi Ghana a whole Ghana Airways. Esa abo Ghana ka. Emma UK buying JC now you were part of the board of board members. Who cry in fact, no, we board papa director then the answer there. And then when Jerry John Rollins say wouldn't you bontin bekasa back. Please spare some of us this noise. It will be here's our noise way. Why? Now, me add much now. Come and then we'll talk about Sam Jonah. Some of these people are very, you see, Ghana, no, building the nation Ghana is not difficult, but our leaders make things difficult. People that they are supposed to help, people who knows the job, they will not allow them to do the job. Those who don't know the job always act as if they are working, but they are not working. And you see, in the end, the presidents will be blamed. Nana Akufo-Addo yenim so wabon wo ka kire ye so wabon wo kofa ba omia ne kenofori atama ba mba o be ye hute cause nana no de wo mba be gidi no de wo be gi fans ono onim so ono onim hwe wabon o de ase no bu me de maka o de. So ladies and gentlemen, the grassroots people are complaining, and I think that the leaders of NDC should quickly, do the best that they can to solve the problem, because these guys worked hard, these women worked hard for you. What did I say? Ladies and gentlemen, I the business. So I'll come your way again. You know the new name is Papa Ghana. We stand for Ghana first. What did I say? Thank you so much, Ransford. Thank you so much, Patricia. Thank you, Senna. Thank you, Nana. Nyamiche. Hey, Senior Philip Kojo, Jan Buedu. Senior, Dabena de Kene Foriata. Sylvia McAddy, Ura Bosia Ites as a Kumichia, June, Mensa, Michia Munina. Greetings to Ednia Boavi. Thank you, Rastuke. Thank you, Truth. Thank you. These days I have to read more of the comment. Eric Michiamo, Justice Kofi, Ma, African Prince Michiamo. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Sapon, Michiamo. All right then. Thank you guys so much.